In 1999, a 2-year-old boy named Jalen Brunson was in the New York Knicks locker room while his father, Rick Brunson, a backup point guard, prepared for the NBA Finals. The Knicks lost that series to the San Antonio Spurs in 5 games. On Saturday night, in San Antonio, Jalen Brunson scored 45 points. The Knicks won 94-90. The series went 5 games. For the first time in 53 years, New York is NBA champion. And the man who made it happen is a 6'2" point guard from New Jersey who wasn't supposed to be a star, who every front office in the league looked at and said, not good enough, who came to New York on a contract the entire basketball world called a mistake. After the buzzer, standing next to his father on the court in San Antonio, Brunson said, "It's everything I ever dreamed of. It's why I came to New York." This is the story of how nobody believed in Jalen Brunson, and how New York did anyway.
To understand what Brunson just did, you have to understand what the world thought he was before he did it. Coming out of Villanova in 2018, where he won 2 national championships and a National Player of the Year award, the consensus around the league was lukewarm at best. Too small, not athletic enough. A winner in college, sure, but college is college. He was drafted 33rd overall in the 2nd round by the Dallas Mavericks. Not exactly a vote of confidence from the league. His first 3 seasons in Dallas were solid, but unremarkable by superstar standards. He was Luka Doncic's backup point guard. A good piece, a professional. The kind of player you're happy to have, but never the reason you think you can win a title. In 2022, the New York Knicks offered him 4 years and $104 million. The reaction around the league was almost universally negative. $104 million for a 2nd-round pick who had never been an all-star? Sports media called it an overpay. Analysts called it desperation. Everyone agreed Brunson was a nice player, just not at that price, and not in New York, where careers had gone to die for decades.
Brunson arrived and immediately became something nobody had seen in that building in years. Not a superstar on paper, but a guy who made the right decision every single time, who competed in every single game, who never blamed the city, never made excuses, never wilted under the spotlight. New York fans, starved for someone they could genuinely believe in, adopted him completely. Year 1, 24 points per game, all-star. The overpay crowd went quiet. Year 2, 26 points, first-team All-NBA, 2nd round of the playoffs. Year 3, Karl Anthony Towns traded in, the pieces assembled. Year 4, NBA champion, Finals MVP, 45 points in the closeout game. The guy nobody wanted just ended 53 years of New York pain.
The 2026 Knicks playoff run is one of the great stories in recent NBA history. Not because they dominated, but because they came back every single time. Eastern Conference Finals against Cleveland. The Cavs had Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, and James Harden freshly acquired. The Knicks swept them 4-0. The final game was 130-93, a statement that told the league New York was different this time. The finals started with the Knicks stealing Game 1 in San Antonio, 105-95. Then Game 2, a 105-104 thriller, sealed in the final seconds. 2-0 on the road against Wembanyama and the Spurs. Madison Square Garden was ready to erupt. The Spurs took Game 3 at MSG, 115-111. Wembanyama was dominant. The narrative started shifting. Then came Game 4. The Knicks trailed by 29 points at halftime. No team had ever come back from more than 24 in a finals game. Brunson scored 36. OG Anunoby tipped in the game winner with 1.2 seconds left, 107-106, the largest comeback in NBA Finals history. Series 3-1.
And then came Game 5 in San Antonio.
Down 16 in the fourth quarter, road game. Season on the line for the Spurs, championship on the line for New York. Brunson took over. He scored 13 consecutive Knicks points in the fourth quarter by himself. A go-ahead floater with 65 seconds left. 94-90 final. Championship. 45 points. 14 for 27 from the field. 13 for 15 from the free throw line. The most points ever scored by a Knick in a finals game, surpassing Willis Reed's 38 from 1970. One of only 4 players in NBA history to score 45 or more in a closeout game, alongside Michael Jordan, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Bob Pettit. The finals MVP vote was unanimous.
All 11 voters. Brunson. The Knicks won all 4 of their victories by coming from double-digit deficits. They went 9-1 on the road in the playoffs, tied for the most road wins in a postseason in NBA history. The comeback Knicks. The champion Knicks. Same team, same point guard, same story. The easy thing to do with Brunson is focus on what he isn't. Not tall enough, not fast enough, not the most athletic by NBA standards, but Saturday night answered that conversation permanently. His decision-making speed is elite, not physical speed, mental speed. In situations where other guards panic or force the issue, Brunson processes the defense and makes the right play. He is almost never surprised. He doesn't have the most physical tools in the league, but he has arguably the best basketball IQ at his position. Every possession, he already knows what the defense is giving him before it gives it. The clutch gene is not a narrative. It's documented. In this postseason, every time the game was on the line, final 2 minutes, 1 possession game, Brunson delivered. The Game 4 comeback, the Game 5 fourth quarter, the game winner in Game 2. These are not coincidences. This is who he is. The Villanova Brotherhood was real. Brunson, Josh Hart, and Mikal Bridges, college teammates, championship teammates, now NBA champions together. They became the first trio of teammates to win both an NCAA title and an NBA championship. When Brunson was asked about it after the game, he said, "My teammates. That's it. That's the answer." And the father-son moment said everything. After the buzzer in San Antonio, after the championship was clinched, Brunson searched for one person in the chaos. Rick Brunson, his father, the backup guard who was in that 1999 finals locker room, now an assistant coach on the same team. They embraced at center court in San Antonio. 27 years after that loss to the Spurs, New York has had superstars before. Ewing, Carmelo, Amare, players with more raw talent than Brunson, who couldn't survive the weight of what this city demands. Brunson was different. He didn't shrink from the pressure. He never blamed the city. He never made excuses. He just played. New York waited 53 years for someone like that. They didn't find a superstar. They found something rarer. Someone who actually wanted to be there. Today, Sunday, June 14th, 2026, New York City holds a ticker tape parade down the Canyon of Heroes. The same route they marched for the 1969 Mets, for the 1970 Knicks, for the 1994 Rangers, for every championship team that made New York believe for a moment that the wait was worth it. Jalen Brunson will be on that float. A second-round pick, a $104 million contract that everyone called a mistake. A city that had been broken by basketball for half a century. He was 2 years old the last time his father's team played in the finals. He was in that locker room, a toddler, while the Knicks prepared to face the San Antonio Spurs. They lost. He is 30 years old now. He scored 45 points in San Antonio on Saturday night. He hugged his father at center court while confetti fell around them. He won the Bill Russell Trophy as Finals MVP, unanimously, all 11 votes. Words can't describe it, he said. But I'll say, I put a lot of time and effort into trying to be the best player I can be, to try and help a team win. Just really thankful. Nobody believed in Jalen Brunson. New York did. And now, New York has a championship. Some stories take 27 years to write. This one just got its ending.